In the quiet town of Haverhill, New Hampshire, a young woman named Maura Murray vanished without a trace, leaving behind a haunting enigma that has captivated the nation for nearly 2 decades. On the evening of February 9, 2004, Maura, a 21-year-old nursing student, was driving home from a party in Amherst, Massachusetts. At around 7:30 p.m., she crashed her car into a guardrail on Route 112 in Haverhill. A passing motorist stopped to help, but Maura declined assistance and got back into her car, which she then drove away from the scene. Despite an extensive search by law enforcement and volunteers, Maura has never been found. Her disappearance has become one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in recent history, with numerous theories and rumors circulating about what may have happened to her. Was Maura the victim of foul play? Did she commit suicide? Or did she simply walk away from her life and start over somewhere new? The truth remains elusive, and Maura's fate continues to be a source of speculation and fascination. Join us as we delve into the mysterious disappearance of Maura Murray, examining the evidence, exploring the theories, and searching for answers to this enduring enigma. Maura Murray was born on May 4, 1982, in Hanson, Massachusetts. She was a bright and ambitious young woman, excelling in her studies and participating in various extracurricular activities. Maura had a close relationship with her family and friends, and she was known for her outgoing and adventurous personality. As Maura entered adulthood, she began to experience some personal challenges. She struggled with depression and anxiety, and she had a history of self-harm. Despite these difficulties, Maura remained determined to succeed in her life. She enrolled in the nursing program at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, and she was on track to graduate in May 2005. In the months leading up to her disappearance, Maura exhibited some unusual behavior. She began to withdraw from her friends and family, and she started talking about wanting to disappear. She also made several cryptic phone calls and online posts, which have since become the subject of much speculation. On the evening of February 9, 2004, Maura left her dorm room at UMass Amherst and drove to a party in Amherst. She left the party around 7 p.m. and headed home. At around 7:30 p.m., she crashed her car into a guardrail on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. A passing motorist stopped to help, but Maura declined assistance and got back into her car, which she then drove away from the scene. Maura's disappearance has remained a mystery for nearly 2 decades. There have been numerous searches and investigations, but no trace of her has ever been found. Her case continues to fascinate the public, and there are many theories about what may have happened to her. The disappearance of Maura Murray sparked a massive search effort involving local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. In the days and weeks following her crash, hundreds of volunteers joined the search, combing the woods and fields around the crash site. However, despite the extensive search, no trace of Maura was ever found. The investigation into Maura's disappearance has been hampered by a number of challenges. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of physical evidence. There is no DNA evidence, no fingerprints, and no surveillance footage of Maura after she left the crash scene. This has made it difficult for investigators to determine what happened to her. Another challenge is the conflicting information that has emerged during the investigation. There have been numerous witnesses who have come forward with information about Maura's disappearance, but their accounts often contradict each other. This has made it difficult for investigators to determine what is true and what is not. Despite the challenges, investigators have continued to work on Maura's case over the years. They have conducted numerous searches, interviewed hundreds of witnesses, and followed up on every lead. However, despite their efforts, Maura's disappearance remains a mystery. Over the years, there have been many theories and rumors about what may have happened to Maura. Some people believe that she was the victim of foul play, while others believe that she committed suicide. Still others believe that she simply walked away from her life and started over somewhere new. Investigators have not ruled out any of these theories, but they have not been able to find any conclusive evidence to support any of them. The investigation into Maura Murray's disappearance is ongoing. Investigators continue to follow up on leads and search for new evidence. They remain hopeful that one day they will be able to solve this mystery and bring closure to Maura's family and friends. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the search for Maura Murray has continued for nearly 2 decades. Maura's family and friends have never given up hope of finding her, and they have organized numerous searches over the years. They have also worked with private investigators and search and rescue teams in an effort to locate Maura. In recent years, the search for Maura has been aided by advances in technology. Investigators have used drones, sonar equipment, and other high-tech tools to search for Maura's remains. They have also used social media and other online platforms to spread the word about Maura's case and to solicit information from the public. Despite the ongoing search efforts, Maura's disappearance remains a mystery. However, her family and friends remain hopeful that one day they will find her and bring her home. The disappearance of Maura Murray has had a profound impact on her loved ones and the community. Maura's parents, Fred and Laurie Murray, have dedicated their lives to finding their daughter. They have spent countless hours searching for her and advocating for her case. Maura's friends and other family members have also been deeply affected by her disappearance. They have struggled to come to terms with her loss and to move on with their lives. The disappearance of Maura Murray has also had a significant impact on the community. Maura's case has been widely publicized, and it has captured the attention of people all over the world. The case has raised awareness of the issue of missing persons, and it has inspired others to search for their own missing loved ones. The investigation into Maura Murray's disappearance has identified several potential suspects. One of the most well-known suspects is a truck driver named Bruce McKay. McKay reported seeing Maura walking along Route 112 on the night of her disappearance. He said that she was acting strangely and that she asked him for a ride. McKay said that he refused to give Maura a ride, and that she continued walking down the road. McKay's sighting of Maura is one of the few pieces of concrete evidence that investigators have in the case. However, there are some inconsistencies in McKay's story that have led some investigators to question his credibility. For example, McKay initially told police that he saw Maura walking eastbound on Route 112. However, he later changed his story and said that he saw her walking westbound. Another potential suspect in Maura's disappearance is a man named James Renner. Renner is a journalist who has written extensively about Maura's case. He has also been accused of stalking and harassing Maura's family and friends. Renner has denied these allegations, but he has been banned from contacting Maura's family. In addition to McKay and Renner, there are several other potential suspects who have emerged during the investigation. However, there is not enough evidence to charge any of these suspects with Maura's disappearance. One of the challenges of building a strong case against any of the suspects is the lack of physical evidence. There is no DNA evidence, no fingerprints, and no surveillance footage of Maura after she left the crash scene. This has made it difficult for investigators to determine what happened to her. Another challenge is the conflicting information that has emerged during the investigation. There have been numerous witnesses who have come forward with information about Maura's disappearance, but their accounts often contradict each other. This has made it difficult for investigators to determine what is true and what is not. Despite the challenges, investigators continue to work on Maura's case. They continue to follow up on leads and search for new evidence. They remain hopeful that one day they will be able to solve this mystery and bring closure to Maura's family and friends. The disappearance of Maura Murray remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries of our time. Despite years of investigation and countless hours of searching, Maura has never been found. There are many theories about what happened to Maura, but no one knows for sure what became of her. Some believe that she was abducted, while others believe that she died in the woods. Still others believe that she is still alive and living under a new identity. The key points of the case are as follows. Maura Murray disappeared on February 9, 2004, after crashing her car on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. She was last seen walking along Route 112 by a truck driver named Bruce McKay. Maura's car was found abandoned and her keys and cell phone were missing. There have been numerous searches for Maura, but no trace of her has ever been found. The search for Maura Murray continues to this day. Her family and friends have never given up hope that she will be found alive and well. They continue to search for answers and to advocate for Maura's case. If you have any information about Maura Murray's disappearance, please contact the New Hampshire State Police. You can also submit tips online at the Maura Murray Missing Persons website. We encourage viewers to share their thoughts and theories about Maura's disappearance. We also encourage you to subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos. Your support helps us to continue our work on this case. We would like to express our gratitude to everyone who has dedicated their time and resources to finding Maura and bringing closure to her family. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.